Welcome to Author's Idea, a production of MJR Productions and JR Global. These podcasts feature ideas and conversations from Mahesh, Joshi and JR Klein. Both are established business leaders with expertise recognized worldwide. As co-authors of several books on global business, they present observations and practical ideas on leadership, this age of transformation, and the interrelated nature of the planet. Here is your host, JR Klein.
The world has changed. So, what happened? The first thing is related to why it's hard for some to get out of bed in the morning or to keep that old chair in the living room. People like what they know and do what is comfortable. The second changed blindness is complacency. The approach of many companies is like driving an automobile with automatic rather than a manual transmission. Many companies today have a cruise control attitude, which says everything is good and let's keep doing what has worked. The autopilot seems to be working. The combination of comfortable and cruise control puts most companies into a deep rut when it comes time for a necessary change. Another change blindness can be related to the difference between playing tennis and playing golf. In tennis, the player must hit the ball and immediately react to what the competition is doing. The opponent's position on the court must be watched. The speed and position of the ball must be evaluated, and the return must be targeted to where the opponent is not. The essential of tennis is more than just hitting the ball, but is about reacting to what the competition is doing. In golf, tremendous focus is required when hitting the ball, but it's followed by marked inattention, walking, chatting with others until it's time to hit it again. This is what happens in some business models. A relevant example is Unilever, that spent considerable time researching what was happening with their competition. The issue was the singular focus on the competition and assuming that they knew what they were doing. The market research resulted in voluminous discussions on matching competitors' assumed strategies. They were golfers relying on hitting the ball infrequently and chatting incessantly. As in golf, the marketplace is not putting up billboards that signal change. Businesses must play tennis and see the subtle changes in the market while paying close attention to how consumers and customers are changing and what they are asking for. If they are not laser focused and only worry about what the competition is doing, their relevance is diminished. Sometimes what happens is that a company is caught in the golden handcuffs. That's what we talk about in part 3.
Thank you for listening. If you are interested in more of the author's ideas, look for their Oxford University Press published books on global business wherever books are sold. If you are interested in contacting the authors, they can be reached via JR Global at 01 614 526 9118.